Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Thank y'all so much for tapping back in. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I promise you, it truly means the world to me. Like I've said before, y'all, time is our only currency. And I promise you, thank y'all for choosing to spend time with me because I know it is truly the one thing that you can never get back after you've given it. Thank y'all so much. And with that being said, let's hop into today's video, okay? So we're talking about, of course, y'all know Quant Network. Y'all, this company is absolutely amazing. The things that this company is facilitating around the world is amazing. We talked about so many different things already. CBDCs, we talked about tokenization, we talked about how they're being integrated into the traditional rails by Zapier, how they're being integrated into blockchain rails by Make. Like literally, I've talked about how they are literally the next layer of the internet. They worked with IBM, they've worked with Microsoft, they literally worked on TC307, which is the standard for building on blockchain. Like, follow me, y'all. This company is crazy. But today we're going to talk about their secure asset protocol. Yes, another thing that Quant is doing, and it's crazy, y'all. And I'm not talking about doing it on a low level, on the highest of the high levels. They're working with the IETF. Do you know what that is? It stands for the Internet Engineering Task Force. Follow me. As a matter of fact, pop it up on the screen right now. The Internet Engineering Task Force. The IETF is a standards organization for the internet, and it is responsible for the technical standard that makes up the Internet Protocol Suite's TCP. Do you know everything on the internet is connected to TCP? Meaning, there's entities out there that literally shape our everyday, and we have no clue that they even exist. Without them doing what they do, securing the internet, who knows what we can be vulnerable to. But with that being said, Quant got their hands all inside the mix yet again. Follow me. The Internet Engineering Task Force. Quant has a protocol. Follow me. It's been adopted by lots of countries already, including America. Follow me. I'm not exaggerating, you guys. So this video is coming from my boy, Mind Crypto. Yo, he does not have a lot of frills and thrills on the screen, but he has words and he is giving information that is so valuable. Follow me on this because all roads always lead to who? Quant Network. And what? The overledger. Literally, the interoperability layer of the internet. Follow me, y'all.
Fit the unified ledger. Though one of the newer BIS CBDCs takes this approach further to truly test the unified ledger framework with Quant in mind. This is the EKRW between the Bank of Korea and BIS. Not only do they directly state that they'll be testing tokenized money and tokenized assets on a unified ledger, but they're directly name-dropped SATP, the same standard that Quant and MIT are working on. And we saw this the other day in the video when I was talking about Carsten's talking about laying out the foundations and his blueprint for the future. And Tokenizer goes on to say exactly what enterprises are after. But it's not just with the BIS either. We also saw Quant join UK Finance on panel discussing the implications of the digital pound. This was joined alongside executives Citi, BIS and the Bank of England. Quant joined UK Finance as an associate member back in late October. But one would think they previously connected at some point given some overlaps. UK Finance tested the Regulated Liability Network, RLN, which we talked about before, model for UK financial infrastructure with EY. The RLN and Unified Ledger share the same goals in being a single share DLT for all things money, assets and deposits. With UK Finance and EY's report, we saw something quite similar, an integration gateway. The gateway would connect banks, payment service providers and more. Sounds exactly like how SATP and Overledger have modeled the framework for their API gateways, he says here. We also saw Quant finally get one of their patents approved that they had initially filed all the way back in 2017. This patent is for blockchain communications and ordering. Or in simpler terms, it's enabled Quant to propose and set universal time zone for DLT as a whole, because currently the lack of standardized block time means there are countless different variations in speed for block generation. This becomes an increasingly larger issue as enterprises look to adopt multi-chain utilities. Initially, we saw the only patent approved by the Japanese Patent Office on July 31st. But in less than 12 hours, we proceeded to see China, US, and the World Intellectual Properties Office, UN, all approve the patent afterwards. Quite interesting how that was coordinated. The patent just further adds to Quant's array of different counterparts of the DLT world they're looking to standardize to be fit for industry use. But while we're on the topic of standards and look at perhaps the most significant development for Quant overall, this is of course the fact that Secure Asset Transfer Protocol, SATP, was officially added to the Internet Engineering Task Force, the IETF working group. IETF working groups are primarily a mechanism for developing of the IETF specifications and guidelines, with the general majority of these eventually turning into standards like TCP, IP, for example. Since the P and MIT have continued to see growing support and attention for SATP, as we've now seen countless large entities all over taking part in these IETF meetings. Some have even gone as far as using SATP framework in their patents for network communications, like how IBM has, and we can see here Swift, Cisco, Ethereum, Microsoft, Dell, Juniper, NSA, UCLA, SDX, US DoD, EY, Google, HP Enterprise, and Deutsche Telekom. He could go on, but it's clear that SATP is drawing eyes from the biggest names in and out of the industry. The pieces are...
Yo. Follow me. Follow me. I know that was a little bit long, but I promise you I'm going somewhere. It ain't just going to be somebody talking on YouTube. I'm going to show you official documents, you guys. You know how I do what I do when I do it. I don't just... I bring facts and statistics, okay? Follow me. Okay? Here we go. Right? My boy Maximus Crypto. You rock.
Secure Asset Transfer Protocol, Messages and Flows. Internet Engineering Task Force, 114. SAT, BOF. When was this? July 26, 2022. Who is part of the citation? Martin Hargreaves. Also, Alex Shirok of the Quant Network. Oh, I didn't know that. Go down to here. Look at this. Mentions specifically in the citation, what? Quant, organization identifier. Quant. Get more into this. Message format, SATP message format. We need the whole thing with the APIs and stuff, Max? Yes, with the APIs and stuff. The messages exchanged are in JSON format. The mandatory fields are all this technical stuff. But look what it mentions. Payload hash, message signature. Huh. Why do we have standards? Why do we have the ISO TC 307 standard? Probably because of the tokenization of what? CBDCs. So there's Quant, CBDCs, and then there's the whole thing of Google Pay? Are you kidding me? SATP defines a 3-core flow. Were you aware of this? So you have the transfer inflation flow. After the identity and asset verification flow, a sender gateway proposes a session to a receiver gateway. I wonder who that could be. Lock evidence verification flow, conveyance of claims regarding the lock status of digital asset by one gateway. Remember how many times you guys have said to me, Max, can you talk more about Quant and gateways? Boom. Boil it, mash it, stick it in stew because it's right there. And the verification of evidence by the other gateway. I see where you're going with this. Yeah. Commitment establishment flow, asset transfer, and commitment established between two gateways on behalf of their networks. Do we have any other examples? Of course we do. Look at this. All this stuff, even if you're not into this, represents Quant with the APIs. Lock evidence verification. I mean, I know some of this is the nerd stuff, but it's all there. And then, just in case you forgot, who's at the very start of it? Secure Asset Transfer Protocol, SATP, message and flows. Martin Hargreaves, Alex Shirok.
Quant. It's crazy. SATP. It's crazy. Internet Engineering Task Force. It's crazy. But it's all real and it's all happening. And nobody's paying attention to this. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to let y'all know. I'm trying to show y'all. This is the opportunity of a lifetime knowing about this particular company in this stage. And don't get me wrong, they're like a 1.5 or so billion-dollar market cap right now, which is not, nothing to sneeze your nose at. But I promise you, the market cap that they're going to be able to hit, none of us ever seen before. This is strictly based off of their utility and what they are bringing to the world. Follow me on this. Follow me on this. The next video.
The Quant Network, posted when? February 16th, 2023, alongside, did you forget, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT, IBM, EY News, and others have put forward a charter that led the Internet Engineering Task Force, IETF, to form the Secure Asset Transfer Protocol, aka SATP. I forgot all about this, Max. Thanks for reminding me. Yeah. Working group. The working group would develop what? SATP, a new technical standard for the internet. Huh. And who's connected to all that? Quant. And what's the Bank of International Settlements trying to do?
I'm trying to tell y'all, follow me. This is crazy, I know, factual, but you just saw with that tweet, and that was the tweet from Quant Networks itself, working on what? A new technical standard for the internet. Come on, y'all, follow what I'm telling y'all. This is crazy, but factual. Follow me, I'm telling you. But I'm not even done. That was just a tweet. Now I'm finna let's go to the website. Let's see what they have to say about all of this wonderful stuff. Once again, shout out to my boy, Maximus Crypto. Follow me.
The last example, straight from the Quant Network. On January 23rd of 2023, which happened to be the 21st anniversary of DPG, go DPG, anyway, designing secure bridges for asset transfer. And what is mentioned here in the tags? Bridges, developers, financial institutions. Oh, maybe the BIS? Yeah, maybe the BIS. Who's cited here? Dr. Luke Riley, head of innovation. Bridges have fewer participants and operators than major networks, and therefore offer more vulnerabilities to attack. Yeah, but you have to have something secure. Look at this for a second. Considerations for secure transfer, because we're talking about secure asset transfer protocol, right? Protocol. Bridges commonly move assets using a lock emit flow. Oh, back to the other example, Max. Yes. You want it right from the Quant Network, right? Yeah, you do. This is where tokens are sent to a specific escrow address on the origin chain. The tokens remain locked there while a representative version of this token is minted, created, and continues to exist on the destination chain. Is there a honeypot in regards to this? No. These escrow addresses attract more liquidity, effectively creating a honeypot for a possible attacker. For attacker, but not you holding the bag. There have been instances where hacker unlocks the original tokens from its escrow if the identity exploits in any associated smart contract code, or they hack the associated private keys from the bridges off-chain infrastructure. If a successful attack occurs, the wrapped tokens on the destination chain then lose their value as the peg is broken between the locked funds and the origin chain minted on the destination chain. One way to have things basically be more secure in regards to the transfer is to have a burn and mint flow. Only one version of the token exists at a time. The tokens burn on the original chain and minted on the destination chain. I know this is a little bit of nerd talk, but I want you to see this for a second. This can work if a bridge owner controls both sets of the token contracts and their origin and destination chain. This method is commonly used to transfer assets from the permission back to the other example, restricted to only certain individuals, to permissionless, open to anyone blockchain networks. And here it is again. Burn and mint flow does not require the use of an escrow address on the origin chain, therefore removes this honeypot attack problem. So it's all done from beginning to end. And what about the standard in regards to development in regards to that? Well, Quant leading the space international standard development for asset transfer bridges. We are a key contributor to the Internet Engineering Task Force. Oh, I see how Max did that from beginning to end. Yes. And of course, also Quant Pop. Secure Asset Transfer Protocol, SATP, which aims to standardize digital asset transfer from one network to another. What is one network to another?
So remember, listen, y'all, Quant, think about this. Think about everything that I have went over in just these short, maybe at video 7. I'm always wrong, y'all, with my numbers, but it be right on the video. But listen, think about this for real, y'all. I'm telling y'all, when I say Quant literally is the next layer of the internet. Think about this. TC307, that's the countries. Bank of International Settlements, that's the central banks. You have integrations with like Zapier, you have integrations with like Make. That's traditional rails of APIs, that's blockchain rails. That literally, you're the flow through. You're the connect. You have the Internet Engineering Task Force, which is literally the task force that since 1986 has been in existence protecting our internets, whether you know they exist or not. Follow what I'm saying. Quant is literally the infrastructure of the not just new financial system, but literally the internet, because they're they're it'd be a tongue twister sometime to say this stuff, y'all, but they're interoperability protocols, y'all. Being able to be operable with anything on any way, anyhow. Like I said, an octopus. Think about this. Everything leads back to Quant. Follow me. But with that being said, y'all, thank y'all so much for tapping back in. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. And till the next time, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for y'all time. Thank you for that currency and that energy being pushed my way. Because I promise you, it truly means the world to me. And till next time, y'all, peace out.